Like, share, and subscribe to the Horny channel and hit the notification bell. Or IG me at the Horny Church or the Horny Pastor Music. Straight up. Yes, well, I had to take my little time out to mention and speak about the whole Vybz Kartel situation with them moving him from one incarceration center to another incarceration center. Now, over the time, we have heard that he's not in the best of health and all these things, and it's alleged that they move him in the rainy time, like it was, when the storm was alleging, and something came out on Fox 5 Plus or Fox 5 Extra, one of those channel, and new fiance situation and all these things, and don't know how the authorities feel about what they have been hearing, and all these developments about Vybz Kartel, the world boss, in all this situation and such likes. What I would like for younger men in society to do is to take sleep and mark death. Because if Vybz Kartel can be so much of an important and influential human being in Jamaica, and they deal with him in this manner, imagine who is the world boss. One of the most important Jamaican. If there is people more important than people, well, in this case, one of the most loved and famous and admired and a lot of other words Jamaican, even though on the other half, feared, revered, alleged to be one of the most evilest human being on earth. What I'm trying to make the point as is, young men, if that gentleman who is so important can be treated in this manner, look into yourself and see, who art thou? Are you this important? You is a person who is incarcerated and you have millions. You are all over the world. You could pay off this and buy out that. If possible, if money is the answer, you have it. But you little young lads, you're not that guy. You're just some guy who your mama or you lawyer bill is gonna be stressful to your family and all these things. So if you young men out there aspire to be what is deemed as bad men, there is a particular treatment that bad men receives, and I doubt that you want it. I don't know if you want it. Now, I don't know if the world boss is guilty or not guilty. I don't know these things, but we all sympathize on somebody who is behind bars. We all dread the situation of if we should end up in a situation where we do something and that is the outcome. This particular video is to all of who is dwell and caught up. I don't think I have to tell you your fate. Me telling you that certain things more than likely will happen to you is stupidness, because you yourself who is in the situation of being what they deemed as a bad man right now, you have seen it. You grow up in that environment and you have seen everything that happened to people who is deemed bad men. So if any young lad out there or older lad out there decide that this is the path that he wanted to walk at, on it. There is a certain amount of consequences lie thereat. And if you can see the system doing this to one of the most famous, if not, well, one of the most famous Jamaican, you, my little young friend, you are just a chap that run around, you live in that community or that community or that. You're just a person. Nobody in out of your community know you. This gentleman here is world renowned. Even aliens are familiar with Vybz Kartel. Don't you know that he are the one that have the alien brain in Jamaica? Listen to the gentleman's lyrics and you will realize whatever kind of a human being you are dealt in with. Don't watch my grammar. He is self-alien. And he is being dealt with like this. However, you might not know that the authority might have the authority to do what they are does in certain circumstances. By the way, I assume, I am not 100% certain, that when you are a prisoner, I don't know the stipulations fully, I am assuming. I have heard something somewhere before, I have not researched. I like to make myself clear when I don't know. When I'm thinking I have heard. That when you are a prisoner, certain rights that you have on when you are not a prisoner is not there with you anymore. One for a better elaboration. Certain rights that you would retain if you are a normal, law-abiding, so to speak, civilian, those laws are relinquished of you when you are become a prisoner. You are now under the jurisdiction of the state. So they can move at you anytime they give a fuck it. I am not sure it. Someone could do some research, or if you know of hair, brain, just jot it in the comment area. Yes, no one else wish prison on anyone. What we wish is that whatever one do it to be in prison thou would seize it and desist with those actions that could jeopardize one's freedom from this whatever. What else did I want to say? Young lads out there, make sure you don't end up in this situation, because everyone can carve out the destiny in life what they want. It's too late to talk to Uno and tell us to focus on your dreams and aspiration, because everybody have an aspiration to be a chopper today. Everybody have an aspiration to have a chip block today. Well, not really everybody, but most of the youngsters them in the community, whether inner city or rural, that is the aspiration, to have it a chip block and have it a banger phone and chopping down the place. I don't agree or disagree with this chopping, because it is helping out in a lot of ways, and it is unhelping, if that is a statement or a sentence, in a lot of way too. However, big up to Vybz Kartel, and I hope his health gets better, and wish him all the best on his appeal that is pending with the Privy Council right now. Yeah. If you don't mind subscribing to this here channel, it's very important to us. And sometimes just watch the damn advert, even though that's far-fetched requests. Watch the effing advert. That's how the AdSense come into the Horny Church. Shalom Ashunde. I am the Horny Pastor, and I run the Horny channel and some other ones. Shong Shang.
Style of your song bad, but one line kinda funky. You say you are the UK dancehall bunch. Your explanation is needed, so please give it promptly. Or me have about 16 bars for conky. The line sound sick, but the character no fit. Please compare yourself to a different artist. Man, glad say you was youth and all that, but you a claim a killing and you don't deserve it. Look how much artists they want it, you never was one. Artists where this you kill or dash none. And you are the UK ground god general, Mr. Cross and angry miserable man we bust Gully and Gaza. Me see him like dog scare them baby Sham Khaleda Ayara. I coulda mentioned like countless other. Uncle person him the boss a Billy man baby mother. Bagga chat, 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 Bagga chat. Them a start the facts. Bagga chat, Bagga chat, Bagga chat, Bagga chat, Bagga chat. Like, share, and subscribe to the Horny channel and hit the notification bell. Or IG me at the Horny Church or the Horny Pastor Music. Straight up.